Ich bin jetzt hier in den USA. Wir erleben eine Demonstration für Vater und Mutter gegen die homosexuellen Ehe in Amerika. Vor dem Kapitol.
The President and the Congress are not required to defy natural law. They are not required to redefine marriage. Judge, a local judge.
Eine Frau, ein Mann, keine Abtreibung. Ein Politiker spricht hier direkt vor dem Kapitol im Regierungssitz der USA gegen die homosexuellen Ehe. Kinder brauchen Frau, Mama und Papa.
I tell you, there is no basis in the law for one person to make such a decision that would not only change the law, but that would prescribe the fix for the change and to actually order it to be carried out, bypassing
Es ist sehr heiß, ungefähr 35 Grad.
Judicial supremacy is
Trotzdem
a
haben diese
curse
Menschen sie
upon this
aufgemacht.
great republic, and every freedom-loving citizen needs to understand that nothing threatens your personal liberty more than the notion that you would bow your knee to the court system apart from the ultimate rule of the Constitution and all of the branches of government, all of which are not there to tell you what you cannot do, but to guarantee the freedoms that you are always empowered to have. The Bill of Rights does not say what you can't do. The Bill of Rights says what the government can't do.
That's right.
And it's time for us as an American people to say to our own government, enough of you restricting us. Enough of you redefining our institutions. We are not under an obligation to defy God in order to obey you.
Yes.
We are under an obligation to obey God and the law, and if necessary, to defy an institution that is out of control. The organization, the Boston Tea Party, represented a massive act of civil disobedience. We should never forget that everything Adolf Hitler did in Germany was legal, and the Hungarian freedom fighters, what they did in Hungary was illegal. It was illegal to aid and comfort a Jew in Hitler's Germany. Even so, I'm sure that had I lived in Germany at the time, I would have aided and comforted my Jewish brothers. If today I lived in a communist country where certain principles clear and dear to the Christian faith are suppressed, I would openly advocate disobeying that country's anti-religious laws. I wish I had penned those words, but they were penned by someone who understood freedom and understood that there is a time to stand up against law when it has become unjust. Those were the words penned by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1954 in his letter from the Birmingham jail. I wish he were here today to say to the people in the building behind this one, Mr. Supreme Court Justices, Madam Supreme Court Justices, your role is only to interpret the law, to make sure that it somehow meshes with the Constitution, not that it messes with the Constitution. Your job is not to create it, but to simply interpret it. And if it is going to be created, it happens in this building behind me, called the Capitol, with the people's elected representative, and it's signed at the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue by the executive branch. And I would hope that we'd have people in this building and the one down Pennsylvania Avenue who would stand up with the courage of their convictions and with the conscience of the Constitution and say, if necessary, we will be Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but we will not bow our knees to Nebuchadnezzar, not now, not in the future, not ever, not ever, not ever. Thank you and God bless you.
Nach Senator Huckebee, etwas Huckebee, spricht jetzt ein Bruder in spanischer Sprache. Und danach wird ein Marsch für das Leben sein.
Are the people of God still here?
Tenemos gente todavía.
Do we still have people here?
Quiero ver la voz y la mano levantada de los que están aquí.
Come on, show your hands.
Todavía consecuencia
We will go to the last
hasta ver
consequence
tu voluntad hecha una realidad.
to see your will be done.
En el nombre poderoso de Cristo,
In the name of Jesus
que cada
Christ,
hombre y cada
that
mujer
every man and
de
every
esta
woman
nación
in this nation
entienda cuál es tu voluntad.
will understand your
En el
will.
nombre del Padre,
In the name of the Father,
en el nombre del Hijo
name of the Son,
y en el nombre del Espíritu Santo.
in the name of the Holy Spirit.
Amén. El pueblo de Dios dice,
And the people of God,
amén. Un aplauso fuerte.
give a strong applause. Come on, everybody, with your hands.
Der Marsch für die Ehe, March for Marriage in Washington, beginnt jetzt. Gottesehe, ein Mann, eine Frau. Im Juni des Jahres 2014. Der Marsch fürs Leben in Washington DC, der Marsch für die Ehe. Im Juni 2014. Es gibt keine Zufälle und so hat Gott uns auch genau an diesem Tag hierher geschickt. Kurz bevor wir auch in Stuttgart für den gleichen Zweck demonstrieren, für die Ehre des Herrn und zum Schutz der Ehe und der ungeborenen Kinder. Sind Lothar Huckebee. Er war Präsidentschaftskandidat und setzt sich ein für Ehen, Familie und für das ungeborene Leben. Und das ist Michael Hanse, unser Geist.
Hallo, wie geht's?
Gut.